Welcome to this evening's coverage of girls varsity high school basketball here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. I'm Brady Sari. Joining me once again is Thomas Fox, as the Spuds of Moorhead Senior High School will be taking on the Lumberjacks of Bemidji High School. Going over the starting five for both squads, starting with the visiting team. Bryn Peterson, Elizabeth Bolte, Gracie Bieber, Maya Vincent, and Clara Bieber. For your Spuds, we have Annie Horan, Tori Hagen, Grace Perry, Haley Oberg, and Kira Swanson.
One player that I think everyone should watch tonight is Annie Horan. Annie Horan has been a very good defender for the Spuds team, and I think she'll have a good game tonight.
And as we finish player introductions here, jump ball is just moments away. And we'll see Annie Horan taking the jump ball for Moorhead. Elizabeth Bolte will be taking it for the Lumberjacks. Jump won by Horan. Spuds will get first possession here, as Horan will take it up the court for the Spuds. Kira Swanson looks inside to Grace Perry, and she gets the basket, and that'll send her to the line, the Valley Mortgage free throw line, for a three-point attempt early in this game.
This is a great start for the Spuds. Getting an and one this early is just exactly what this team needs.
As that free throw rattles out, Bemidji gains possession. Elizabeth Bolt with the ball here, guarded closely by Horan. Inside pass now to Gracie Bieber, kicks back out to Bolte. Three from Bolte, no good. Fight for the ball, recovered by the Spuds. And that will be a jump ball, I believe. And Lumberjacks will have it.
Good physicality by Grace Perry there.
Bolte with it here for the Lumberjacks. Pass across the court. Over to Clara Bieber. And Spuds will have possession here. First foul on the Lumberjacks.
Looks like the Lumberjacks are not afraid to play aggressive. They're already going 3 players near the baseline on this inbound right here.
In the game now for the Lumberjacks is Caitlin Milbrandt. Horan facing some press defense, gets a pass over to Tori Hagen. Hagen back to Horan. Over to Hagen. Horan with it now. Passes over to Oberg. Oberg looks inside to Perry. Passes back out. That mid-range shot from Swanson, no good. Rebounded by Bemidji. Pass over to Vincent. Into the corner now. Tries to get a pass across the Bolte, but intercepted by Horan. Kicks over to Hagen. Back to Horan. Inside to Perry. Tori Hagen with a three. No good. Rebounded by Horan. As that one, possession regained there by Kira Swanson. Tipped out of bounds, but Spuds will keep possession.
Great job by the Spuds. Not afraid to be aggressive to get those second chance opportunities.
Another sub for the Lumberjacks as Gracie Bieber checks back into the game. Horan with the pass into Perry. Over to Swanson. Swanson to Oberg in the corner. Pass across to Annie Horan. As a travel will be called here, Lumberjacks will have possession. Maya Vincent with the ball. Passes over to Bryn Peterson. Back to Vincent. Looks inside now. And stolen away by the Spuds.
Already great defense by Moorhead right now.
Horan has the ball, guarded by Vincent. Passes over to Swanson. Swanson kicks over to Oberg. Thought about the three. She drives the baseline, goes up with it. No good. Knocked out of bounds there by Tori Hagen. Lumberjacks will have the ball. Across half court was Maya Vincent. Passes over to Elizabeth Bolte. Back over to Vincent. Lumberjacks moving the ball around. Pass back to Vincent. Vincent drives. As jump ball will be called here. Possession will go to the Spuds.
Amazing defense. Like, the Lumberjacks have been unable to do anything to get the ball moving around the court.
Some press defense here by the Lumberjacks. Annie Horan gets a pass up to Hagen. Back over to Horan now. Passes over to Kira Swanson. Quick pass from Perry to Horan. Looks inside to Oberg as she gets the second bucket of the night. Lumberjacks still looking for their first basket, 3.5 minutes into the game. As that basket does not fall. Rebounded by the Lumberjacks. Bryn Peterson with the now, looks inside to Gracie Bieber. Bieber with the nice basket there, as that's the Lumberjacks' first points. Annie Horan passes up to Kira Swanson. Swanson over to Oberg. Oberg back to Horan. Oberg with it now. Finds Kira Swanson under the hoop. Fight for it. Pass it back out to Hagen. Oberg with the three. As that one rattles off the back of the rim. Rebounded there by Maya Vincent. Good pass inside there to Bieber as she will draw the foul and go to the line to shoot two.
A lot of physicality early by both teams.
That first free throw from Gracie Bieber falls. As into the game now for the Spuds is Julia McAdams. She'll come in for Haley Oberg. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Bemidji. Bolte passes over to Gracie Bieber. That three, no good. Rebounded there by Kira Swanson. Grace Perry with it now for the Spuds across half court. Bounce pass over to Swanson. Swanson with a mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded there by Perry. Kicks it back out to Kira Swanson. Swanson with a good fake. Goes up with it. Rebounded by Horan. Second chance, no good.
Horan almost jumped in front of that. If she committed, that would have been an easy steal.
Basket no good. Rebounded by Kira Swanson. Annie Horan takes it up this court for the Spuds. Passes over to Tori Hagen. Hagen gets a screen from McAdams. Passes over to Horan. Back to Hagen. Swing pass over to Perry. Perry with the three. And sails that one long of the basket. Rebounded by Maya Vincent as Bryn Peterson will pass it over to Bolte, and she'll take it past half court here for the Lumberjacks. Vincent with it now. Pass back to Bolte. Bolte over to Bieber. Good pass there inside, but is blocked away by Julia McAdams, and a pass up the court to Grace Perry, and finishes the basket. Good sequence there from the Spuds.
Julia McAdams has been very good off the bench so far. She's setting great screens and is already looking very good on defense.
Bolte passes over to Vincent. Looks inside, knocked away by Julia McAdams. Regained by the Lumberjacks. As a jump ball will be called, possession will stay with Bemidji. Into the game now for the Spuds, we'll see Anna Nelson as well as Lauren Peterson. They'll come into the game for Annie Horan and Tori Hagan. Foul called there on Anna Nelson, first team foul, or second team foul. Pass into Maya Vincent, guarded by Lauren Peterson. Gets a pass over to Bolte. Into the corner. As that three falls from Caitlin Milbrant. Perry with it now. Pass to Anna Nelson. Nelson in a little bit of trouble, gets a pass over to Lauren Peterson. Corner. Anna Nelson looks inside to McAdams. Regained by Bemidji. Pass gets up to Bolte. As draws a foul, that one will be on Kira Swanson, sends Elizabeth Bolte to the line to shoot two.
Still a good, quick transition opportunity for the Lumberjacks. And they're starting to pick up the pace here after being down 4-0.
First free throw from Elizabeth Bolte is good. That gives the Lumberjacks the first lead of the night. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded there by Julia McAdams. Grace Perry takes the ball up for the Spuds. Pass over to Anna Nelson. Nelson guarded closely by Vincent. She's in some trouble, gets a pass over to Perry. Perry thought about the drive, double teamed. As a travel will be called there on Grace Perry.
They really did a nice job of setting up double teams wherever the ball went.
Into the game now for the Spuds is Caden Walters. Vincent with the ball here. Passes over to Bolte. Pass across the court. As that basket falls. And I believe that basket was Josie Lavallee. That brings the Lumberjack lead to 3. Grace Perry with a good inside look to McAdams, gets that basket.
Great look by Grace Perry to Julia McAdams there.
Bolte with it now for the Lumberjacks. Pass over to Vincent. Vincent into the corner. Good pass back inside to Vincent, and basket no good. Kept alive there. Lavallee passes over to Bolte. Bolte with that three, no good. Recovered by the Lumberjacks.
I think the
Back
Spuds bench wanted a foul there on the Lumberjacks.
Lavallee with the three, no good. Fight for it. Won by McAdams. Perry with it now. Pass over to Nelson. Into the corner for Walters. Walters inside to Perry. Tipped away there by Elizabeth Bolte. Bolte takes it up the court here for the Lumberjacks. Maya Vincent tried to drive the baseline, gets a good inside pass there, but a foul called on McAdams.
Playing off the bench, Julia McAdams has been a very, very good piece to this Moorhead defense. She is playing with a ton of physicality early on in this game.
As the first free throw falls from Milbrant, into the game now for the Spuds is Annie Horan. She'll come in for Grace Perry. Second free throw good, brings the Lumberjacks lead up to 3. Anna Nelson has it here for the Spuds. Pass over to Walters. Back to Nelson, over to Horan. Across the court to Lauren Peterson. Peterson with the drive. Good inside pass there to McAdams. Draws the foul. And that will send Julia McAdams to the Valley Mortgage free throw line to shoot 2.
That's one con of always setting up double teams. At some point, there is going to be somebody open through a cutting lane. It's not a bad idea by the Lumberjacks, but you're going to have to pay the price like they just did right here.
First free throw good from Julia McAdams, as back into the game for the Lumberjacks is Elizabeth Bolte. Second free throw no good, rebounded there by the Lumberjacks. Bryn Peterson with it now. 3 in the corner from LaValle's no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Lumberjacks. Spuds will have possession. 9:08 left in the first half on the Northwest Blinds scoreboard. Lumberjacks hold a 2-point lead over the Spuds. Back into the game for the Spuds is Tori Hagan, as well as Haley Oberg. Also into the game for the Spuds is Ava Redding. As Annie Horan takes it up the court. Pass over to Walters. As the ref says Walters stepped out of bounds, possession will go back to the Lumberjacks here. Annie Horan playing some press defense on Bryn Peterson. Bolte drives, kicks back out to LaValle. Over to Peterson. Peterson with it here. Pass over to LaValle. Back out to Peterson. Inside pass to Bolte. Sails high of her head as Spuds will have possession here.
Right idea to get the ball moving, just a little too much on it.
Annie Horan with it now for the Spuds. Horan into the corner for Oberg. Back out to Horan. Redding with it now. Pass across to Walters. Horan with the 3. No good from Horan. Rebounded there by Tori Hagan as she takes it back out on the perimeter. Over to Redding. Tori Hagan goes for a drive. Horan with another 3. No good on that one. Rebounded there by Elizabeth Bolte.
Great shooting ideas by Annie Horan. She was wide open on all of them.
LaValle with it here right now for the Lumberjacks. Knocked away there by the Spuds. As Annie Horan takes it up the court. Pass over to Redding. Redding trapped in the corner as she steps out of bounds. Lumberjacks will have possession here. Checking in for the Spuds is Grace Perry. She'll come in for Kaden Walters. Pass into Milbrandt. She'll pass to Bryn Peterson. Met at half court by a double team. Pass up to Maya Vincent. Good inside pass there to Bolte as that one falls.
You know, it might be a little early to play press defense. Like, it's okay to possibly do it, like, in a close game situation, like, when the game's almost over. But the Spuds are thinking outside the box here as Horan misses another 3.
Bemidji will have possession here with 6:40 left in the first half. Bryn Peterson met by 2 defenders. Pass up to Bolte. Bolte back over to Peterson. Long pass up to LaValle. Maya Vincent drives the baseline. Floater no good. Knocked out of bounds by Tori Hagan. Lumberjacks will keep possession here.
I'd like to see the Spuds try to set up a double team on the perimeter. I think that'd be huge for them to take away the 3-ball.
Possession will go to the Spuds now, as in the game is Kira Swanson. She'll check in for Tori Hagan. Annie Horan with a pass over to Ava Redding. Redding to Perry. Back out to Redding. Redding with the 3. That one rattles around. Second chance by Oberg, no good. Jump ball will be called here. Possession stays with the Spuds. Pass up to Grace Perry. Basket no good. Knocked out of bounds by Annie Horan. Lumberjacks will have possession.
Still a good effort by Annie Horan to try to save the ball.
Bryn Peterson with it now for the Lumberjacks. Pass over to Bolte. Pass across half court to Peterson. Up to LaValle. Back over to Peterson.
This is the type of defense I was talking about that Annie Horan is able to display. Just is so physical, yet doesn't commit a foul.
LaValle pass out to Vincent. Vincent drives. Basket good there from Maya Vincent. That brings the Lumberjack lead up to 6 with 5:34 left here in the first half. We'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. After that timeout break, Lumberjacks have a 6-point lead here over the Spuds with 5:34 left on the Northwest Blind scoreboard, as Anna Nelson will control the ball for Moorhead. Pass over to Swanson. Swanson out to Horan. Horan swings it over to Nelson. Tries to get an inside pass there to Haley Oberg, just high of her reach, as Lumberjacks will get the ball back.
I'm liking this new offensive game plan by the Spuds here, being a lot more quicker on those cuts. Hopefully it'll work out for them for the rest of this half.
Inside pass to Bryn Peterson, kicks back out to Vincent, over to Bolte. Stolen away there by the Spuds. Fight for it as Perry gets a pass over to Oberg.
The defense is already playing with a lot more aggression and physicality here.
Kira Swanson, pass over to Nelson. Oberg inside to Perry, as a foul will be called there on Bemidji. That will send Grace Perry to the Valley Mortgage free throw line for a chance at 2. First free throw good from Perry. Cuts the Bemidji lead down to 5. Second free throw rattles out. Possession goes to Lumberjacks. Bolte with it now, cross half court. Pass over to Vincent. Into the corner now. Vincent has it, passes over. Peterson with it. Pass back to Vincent. Inside pass. That basket was by Clara Bieber. Anna Nelson with it now for the Spuds. Passes out to Haran. Haran with the three. That three goes there from Annie Haran. Bemidji quickly moving the ball up the court. That one was knocked out of bounds by Grace Perry.
I'm already liking this new defensive game plan already. I mean, Grace Perry just got all up in her face and created a key, almost a steal.
Pass into Bolte. He's double teamed in the corner. Stolen away by the Spuds. Anna Nelson with it now.
Once again, another great defensive play, forcing the double team and getting the steal.
Annie Haran goes for a drive and was knocked out of bounds there by Bemidji. Spuds will take it out under their own hoop.
Smart play by Annie Haran there.
Anna Nelson takes it out for the Spuds. Good pass in there to Haley Oberg as that basket falls. Bemidji's lead back down to one score. LaValle passes over to Vincent. Back to LaValle. Inside there to Bolte. Try to get a pass to the corner, but I believe that was knocked out of bounds there by Grace Perry, so Lumberjacks will take the ball out. Pass into Bolte. Pass over to Vincent. LaValle with it now. Back to Vincent. Over to Bolte. Bolte with the long three. No good. Kept alive there by LaValle. Knocked out of bounds by Maya Vincent. Spuds will have it in front of their own bench. Anna Nelson with it now. Guarded closely here by Maya Vincent. Gets a pass over to Haran. Inside pass to Haley Oberg. And a foul will be called. Haley Oberg will go to the Valley Mortgage free throw line. Shoot two.
That was a good pass there by Kira Swanson. Over the top. And creating two free throw opportunities.
And with that free throw, brings the Lumberjacks lead back down to one here with 2:25 left in the first half on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. And that one from Oberg ties the game. Into the game now for the Spuds is Lauren Peterson as well as Mirabelle Enns. Bolte with it here for the Lumberjacks. Pass over to Peterson. Peterson to LaValle. As a travel will be called there on Josie LaValle. Spuds will have possession in front of their own bench. Annie Haran has it here for the Spuds across half court. Double teamed. Pass over to Kira Swanson. Kept alive here by Lauren Peterson in the corner. Gets a pass out to Annie Haran. And I believe a foul will be called there on Bryn Peterson.
The Lumberjacks are getting quick to the ball. And a substitution is going to be called. Looks like it's Bryn Peterson being subbed out.
Perry passes into Haran from the far side. Grace Perry has it now. Kicks over to Swanson. Swanson with a good move. Passes out to Haran. Haran to Peterson. Peterson with the three. No good on the three there from Lauren Peterson. Rebounded by Kira Swanson. Gets a pass inside to Mirabelle Enns. Jump ball will be called.
Another great double team underneath the net. Despite it going the other way, great job.
Bemidji with possession now. as LaValle passes up to Milbrandt. Milbrandt with it, pass over to LaValle. Inside there to Bolte. Pass into the corner. Over to Milbrandt, back to LaValle. Lumberjacks moving the ball around at the key. Milbrandt goes for a drive. Pass intercepted there by Annie Horan. Fight for it. Possession will go to the Spuds.
She has been a defensive machine in this game. Already up to 2 steals, which in my book is very, very good.
Less than a minute left here in the first half as Annie Horan has the ball here for the Spuds. Guarded by Bieber. Passed over to Perry. Perry inside to Enns. Back out to Swanson. Swanson with the drive. Knocked out of bounds. Possession will go to the Lumberjacks. LaValle has the ball here for the Lumberjacks. Passes over to Elizabeth Bolte. Up the court now to Milbrandt. Across the court to Bieber. Bieber with the 3. Was knocked away there by Kira Swanson.
Now just hold on to the ball. Just let the clock run out and try to get an easy shot with at least a few seconds remaining.
3 from Perry. No good. And the clock will run out here. After one half of basketball, the game is tied at 17-17. We'll take a break for halftime here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Ben wanted to spread the news with the help of an airplane. Jen thought we should celebrate by giving everyone a cake. And Eric wanted to make it into a movie.
$2 million.
Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru for second half coverage of girls varsity basketball. After the first half, Spuds tied with the Lumberjacks 17-17 here. Lumberjacks will have first possession in the second half.
Both teams have played very solid defense all throughout. And at this point in the game, this is where you're going to need to think about getting better shots than they did in the first half.
Bolte starts with possession here for Bemidji. Pass over to Vincent. Vincent back to Bolte. Into the corner is Milbrandt. Stolen away here by the Spuds. Pass up to Perry. And the first basket of the second half goes to the Spuds. And that also gives the lead back to Moorhead here. Maya Vincent with it now. Passes over to Peterson. Peterson to Bolte. Bolte back over to Vincent. Looks inside there to Gracie Bieber as that basket falls. Annie Horan with it now for the Spuds. Pass over to Kira Swanson. Swanson looked inside. Foul will be called here on the Lumberjacks. That foul will be on Elizabeth Bolte. Annie Horan will take it out under the Spuds hoop. Gets the pass into Haley Oberg and draws the foul. So Haley Oberg will go to the Valley Mortgage free throw line for a 3-point chance.
That was a great play. They made it look like they were going to try to go to the corner for a corner three. Instead, they went underneath.
Free throw bounces around for a second but falls. Little confusion with the referees here, but Moorhead quickly playing press defense in the second half. Bryn Peterson has to get it across half court here. Bolte gets it across to Peterson. Up to Milbrant. Knocked out of bounds there by Annie Horan. Lumberjacks will take it out in front of their own bench.
They're just swarming the Lumberjacks right now. They are coming out of the gate like red hot.
Pass over to Vincent here. Back to Bolte. Across the court to Milbrant. Good ball movement here by the Lumberjacks. As that pass sails over the head of Elizabeth Bolte, Spuds will have possession here.
Defense is firing on all cylinders right now for the Spuds.
Annie Horan has it here. Pass it over to Kira Swanson. Swanson back to Horan. Tightly guarded here by Maya Vincent. Back to Swanson. Inside pass now to Tori Hagen. Kicks it back out to Swanson. Oberg into the corner for Horan. Back out to Perry. Spuds moving the ball around, looking for a scoring chance. Haley Oberg in the three. No good. Rebounded there by Grace Perry.
Good effort by Perry.
Spuds get the timeout off before Grace Perry lost possession, as we'll take a short break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. After that quick timeout break, as the Spuds have a 3-point lead over the Lumberjacks early in the second half. The Spuds will have possession here as Oberg passes into Horan, guarded by Vincent. Into the corner is Horan. Tries to get a pass inside. Recovered there by Tori Hagen. Passes back out to Kira Swanson. Across the court to Horan. Pass out to Kira Swanson.
They got to set up more pick and roll opportunities because they're getting double teamed every time they try to hold on to the ball for too long.
Basket no good there from Tori Hagen as Bryn Peterson has it now. Passes across to Maya Vincent. Back to Peterson. Tries to get a pass into the corner for Elizabeth Bolt. Knocked out of bounds there by Grace Perry. Lumberjacks will take the ball out on the far side of the court.
That was a good jump by Grace Perry there.
Into the game now for the Spuds is Anna Nelson. She'll come in for Tori Hagen. Maya Vincent with it here for the Lumberjacks. Passes over to Elizabeth Bolt. Bolt over to Peterson. Pass inside to Vincent as she draws the foul. That'll send Maya Vincent to the line, shoot 2.
That was a good pass.
First free throw is good there from Maya Vincent. As it is now 22-20 in favor of the Spuds here on the Northwest Blind scoreboard.
In my opinion, the Spuds need to keep this defensive mentality. Like, press defense. Do not allow points in the paint.
Moorhead leading down to 1 as Julia McAdams checks into the game for Haley Oberg. Pass into Anna Nelson now, as Bemidji's showing some press defense now. Gets a pass up there to Annie Horan. Over to Perry. Perry kicks it to Nelson. Kira Swanson now passes over to Annie Horan. Looks inside to Grace Perry, knocked away there by the Lumberjacks, but I believe possession will stay with the Spuds.
Another example of the Spuds holding onto the ball too long. They're trying to find an open shot, but that's the consequence of holding onto the ball too long instead of trying to distribute it around.
Jump ball is called here, but possession will stay with the Spuds as Anna Nelson takes it out under their own hoop. Pass out to Annie Horan.
Good look.
That basket no good. Rebounded here by Anna Nelson. Nelson inside to McAdams. McAdams tries to go up, but was met with 2 Bemidji defenders as Bryn Peterson gets the rebound. Peterson kicks it up to Bolt. Bolt over to Vincent now. Inside there to Milbrandt. Bolte with the 3, no good. Knocked out of bounds there by the Lumberjacks. Spuds will regain possession here with 14-12 left in the second half on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Press defense here from the Lumberjacks as the Spuds quickly get the ball up past half court. Perry with the now kicks over to Nelson. Nelson to McAdams. Back to Nelson. Kicks over to Kira Swanson. Swanson to Horan. Over to Perry. Anna Nelson with the 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded there by Elizabeth Bolte.
That was much better ball movement there by the Spuds.
Pass up to Maya Vincent inside. Jump ball is called here. Lumberjacks will keep possession. Bryn Peterson will take it out under the Lumberjacks basket. Or now it'll be Milbrandt who will be taking it out. Pass stolen away there by the Spuds. Perry passes up to Horan. Anna Nelson with it now. Pass over to Perry. Perry with the 3. That 3 from Perry is no good. Rebounded there again by Elizabeth Bolte. Bryn Peterson with it. Passes over to Milbrandt. Double teamed in the corner now. As a foul will be called there on Kira Swanson.
Despite the amount of physicality in this game, there hasn't been as many fouls as I envisioned. Because I knew both teams, we knew both teams were going to play physical. We knew that. But the fact that they haven't been able to get fouls is very good. Very impressive.
Quick basket there by, I believe that was Caitlin Milbrandt. And that, she drew a foul, so that will send her to the line for a 3-point chance. Free throw is good there from Caitlin Milbrandt. That gives the Lumberjacks the lead. Anna Nelson passes over to Grace Perry. Perry over to McAdams. McAdams inside to Annie Horan. Gets around her defender and gets the basket. Ties the game back up here.
That was a good feed from Julia McAdams on the wing.
Lumberjacks with it here as Maya Vincent has the ball. Into the corner is Bolte. Thought about the 3. Pass out to LaValle. Back to Vincent. Vincent passes inside. Turnaround jumper from Gracie Bieber, no good. Jump ball will be called here.
It's going to go in the Spuds' favor.
Anna Nelson has it here for the Spuds. Pass over to Lauren Peterson. Over to Haran. Haran swings it over to Nelson. Inside pass to McAdams. No good on that basket. And a foul will be called there on Julia McAdams.
That was a great cut inside by McAdams. Just didn't have the best angle to shoot it.
Lumberjacks have possession here with 12:05 left in the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Cross half court to Maya Vincent. Inside pass knocked away there by Grace Perry. As Perry passes up to Nelson. Nelson with the three. Three from Anna Nelson's good. That gives the Spuds a 3-point lead here.
And here comes the confidence. They're not afraid to set up the double team or play physical inside like they have been all game.
That shot from Milbrandt was blocked. Lumberjacks regain possession. Maya Vincent with the three. No good. Blocked again by Julia McAdams. Anna Nelson with it. Passes over to McAdams. McAdams out to Haran. Into the corner is Lauren Peterson.
Lauren Peterson was open for a minute and the bench was screaming her name.
Grace Perry passes over to Nelson. McAdams with it now for the Spuds. Pass to Haran. Over to Nelson. Across the court to Lauren Peterson. Inside pass to Grace Perry. As a foul will be called.
Very nice ball movement on that possession. Lauren Peterson was open on 2 separate occasions. Hopefully she gets her opportunity on this inbound.
Back into the game for the Lumberjacks is Clara Bieber. She will check in for Gracie Bieber. Peterson with it now for the Spuds. Pass over to Nelson. Back to Peterson. Nelson controlling the ball for the Spuds. That was knocked away by Maya Vincent, but a foul was called here. Perry will take it out for the Spuds on the far side. Anna Nelson with it now. Gets a screen from Perry. Passes back to Perry. Perry gets a screen from Haran. Passes back to Haran. Over to Nelson. Nelson goes for a drive. Passes back out to Lauren Peterson. Peterson into the corner for Nelson.
Nice
Nelson with the three. That three just barely misses. Rebounded here by the Lumberjacks. Bolte controlling the ball here for Bemidji. Tries to get a pass back to Maya Vincent as a half-court violation will be called. Anna Nelson has it here for the Spuds. Screen from Perry. Passes over to Ava Redding. Inside pass to Perry. Fight for it here. It is won there by Bemidji. Elizabeth Bolte with it now. Into the corner is LaValle.
Nice block.
LaValle tried to get a pass inside there to Clara Bieber. Was knocked away by McAdams. As that three doesn't land from Elizabeth Bolte, Spuds will have possession.
Both Haran and McAdams have been defensive machines tonight.
Anna Nelson will take the ball up for the Spuds. Pass over to Redding. Redding out to Perry. Perry over to Nelson. Tori Hagan drives the baseline. Basket no good. Rebounded there by McAdams. She gets the basket and the and one, so she'll go to the Valley Mortgage free throw line for a 3-point chance.
And you can tell McAdams is playing with a ton of confidence.
Timeout called here by Bemidji before the free throw. 9:19 left on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Spuds are leading 29-24. We'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Bemidji taking a timeout here before the free throw. So McAdams will go back to the Valley Mortgage free throw line for a three-point chance. Free throw no good there from McAdams. Referee says it was knocked out of bounds by Annie Haran, so Lumberjacks will have possession. Maya Vincent double teamed. Pass up there to Milbrandt across the court. Good ball movement here from the Lumberjacks. Milbrandt with it now. Tries to get a pass to LaValle, intercepted there by Grace Perry. Pass over to Tori Hagen into the corner for Annie Haran. Back to Hagen. Hagen over to Redding. Almost stolen away there by Maya Vincent. Ava Redding with it now. Pass across to Haran. Into the corner is Tori Hagen. Tori Hagen with the three. Just short of the basket. Rebounded by McAdams. And gets the basket after 2 attempts. Good job there by Julia McAdams not to give up on that play. That basket brings the Spuds lead here to 7. Redding with it now for the Spuds. Passes over to McAdams. McAdams to Tori Hagen. Into the corner now for Redding. Pass inside. Stolen away by Elizabeth Bolte. Over to LaValle. Milbrandt with it now. Passes back to LaValle. Clara Bieber has it now for the Lumberjacks. Pass over to Maya Vincent. Milbrandt with it here. Passes to Bolte. Bolte over to LaValle. Lumberjacks trying to set up a scoring play. And stolen away there by the Spuds. Grace Perry has it now for Moorhead. Into the corner for Tori Hagen. Passes back to Annie Haran. Haran with the three. As that three falls there by Annie Haran. And with that three, another timeout will be called.
Just floods of confidence by this Spuds offense. They're on a 12-0 run right now.
10-point lead here for the Spuds now. We'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. See what the answer was. Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Spuds with a 10-point lead here with 7:23 left on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Lumberjacks will have possession. Bryn Peterson passes over to Bolte. Pass up the court now to Gracie Bieber. Guarded closely here. Double teamed. Tries to get a pass over to Milbrandt. Knocked out of bounds by Haley Oberg.
The Lumberjacks have just had no answer for this Spuds defensive attack here in this half.
Maya Vincent with it now for the Lumberjacks. Passes over to Bolte. Bryn Peterson with it. Looks inside. Tipped away. As a foul will be called here, I believe Moorhead will have possession. Gracie Perry gets a pass into Ava Redding. Pass stolen away here by the Lumberjacks. Maya Vincent with it. Vincent drives across to Bryn Peterson. Peterson with the three. Bounces off the front of the rim. Rebounded here by Annie Horan. Horan passes up to Tori Hagen. Pass to Redding. Horan with the three. That three from Annie Horan falls.
He is on fire right now.
13-point lead now for the Spuds as that shot is blocked by Grace Perry. Annie Horan has it now for the Spuds. Just over 6 minutes left in tonight's competition. As Ava Redding has it here. Tries to get a pass inside to Grace Perry, knocked out of bounds by the Spuds. Lumberjacks will have possession. Checking into the game now for the Spuds is Anna Nelson. She'll come in for Ava Redding. Bryn Peterson has it here for the Lumberjacks. Pass over to Bolte. Pass up to Milbrandt, nearly stolen away. Basket no good. Rebounded by the Lumberjacks. Good move inside there from Gracie Bieber to get that basket. Brings the Spuds lead back down to 11. Annie Horan with it here. Passes over to Grace Perry. Perry over to Nelson. Grace Perry thought about the three. Passes up to Horan. Tori Hagen. Hagen drives the baseline. Passes back out to Horan. Over to Perry. Anna Nelson with the three. No good on the three. Rebounded here by Annie Horan. Passes up to Tori Hagen. Inside wide open is Haley Oberg.
The chemistry is just flowing right now. A foul's going to be called.
Timeout called here by the Lumberjacks. 39-26 in favor of the Spuds here with just over 5 minutes left on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. We'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Welcome back here on Spuds TV as the Spuds have a 13-point lead over the Lumberjacks. As you can feel a shift in momentum in favor of the Spuds.
Absolutely. The Spuds are just playing with so much confidence right now. With the way they're playing, I don't see how they can blow this lead they have.
Bolte's pass across court is stolen away by Grace Perry. Knocked out of bounds. Grace Perry will take it out in front of her own bench. Perry's pass into Hagen. Hagen with it here, guarded by Maya Vincent. Bounce pass over to Annie Horan. Anna Nelson swings it over to Tori Hagen. Hagen out to Oberg. Oberg to Perry. Into the corner for Haran. Back to Nelson. Spuds moving the ball around. Fight for it. Regained by the Spuds. Anna Nelson has it here. Haley Oberg passes over to Haran. Pass to Anna Nelson. Nelson with the three. Bank three there from Anna Nelson. That brings the Spuds lead to 16 with 4 minutes left here on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Stolen away there by Annie Haran, as a foul will be called. That foul will go on Annie Haran. Lumberjacks will have possession in front of the Spuds bench.
Just so much physicality by the Spuds in this second half. And it has been the difference maker, as well as confident shooting.
Checking into the game for the Lumberjacks is LaValle. She'll come in for Maya Vincent. Elizabeth Bolte over to Peterson. Needs to get across half court. Gets it up to Milbrandt. Double teamed here. Drives the lane. Had an open lane. And gets the basket. Spuds quickly up the court to avoid the press defense. Anna Nelson has it here. Nelson with a drive. As a charge will be called here on Anna Nelson. Lumberjacks will have possession.
The Lumberjacks still have a shot, but with the momentum the Spuds have, it's going to be a very tough hole to climb out of.
Checking into the game for the Spuds is Kira Swanson. She'll come in for Anna Nelson. As Bolte has the ball for the Lumberjacks. Passes over to Bryn Peterson. Peterson, bounce pass over to Bolte. Bolte drives. Basket no good. Rebounded by Haley Oberg. Pass out to Perry with just 3 minutes left in tonight's competition. Perry controlling the ball for the Spuds. Passes into the corner for Haran. Haran over to Swanson. Swanson to Hagen. Back to Swanson. Kicks out to Oberg. Into the corner for Hagen. Hagen across to Perry. Perry with the three. Three from Perry doesn't go. Rebounded here by the Lumberjacks. Quickly up the court now as Bolte takes a three. That three is no good. Rebounded here by Bemidji. Back out to Milbrent. As over and back will be called here. Spuds will have possession.
At this point in the game, I think the Spuds just need to chew the clock and don't go for stupid shots. Just hold on to the ball as long as you can.
Back into the game for the Spuds is Julia McAdams as well as Anna Nelson and Ava Redding. Kira Swanson has it now for Moorhead. Passes out to Redding. Redding swings it to Nelson. Nelson to Perry. Back to Redding. Redding passes over to Swanson. Swanson, good look inside to Perry as that basket goes.
That is a nice find right there. And that might be the dagger.
Spuds lead back up to 16 after that basket. With a minute 35 left here in tonight's competition. Bryn Peterson goes for the three, no good. Kept in bounds by the Lumberjacks, went to Anna Nelson. Nelson passes over to Redding. Redding inside look to Kira Swanson. Swanson goes up with it as that basket falls. 18-point lead now for the Spuds, the largest lead of the night for either team, with just a minute left on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Maya Vincent goes up, draws the foul, sends her to the line to shoot two.
This is going to go down as an impressive win by the Spuds. They were huge underdogs at the beginning of the game, and they shocked everybody.
First free throw from Vincent is good, as back into the game now for the Lumberjacks is LaValle. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded here by Grace Perry. Under a minute left, gets a pass up to Kira Swanson. Stolen away by the Lumberjacks. Jump ball is called. Possession will go to the Lumberjacks. As back into the game for the Spuds is Caden Walters. She'll come in for Grace Perry. Bryn Peterson with it now for the Lumberjacks. Over to LaValle. LaValle kicks it out to Bolte. Bolte over to Vincent. That three goes, as Lumberjacks will call a timeout. 46-32 here on the Northwest Blind scoreboard with just 36 seconds left in the game. We'll take a quick break here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Welcome back here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Spuds have a 46-32 lead here over the Lumberjacks with just 36 seconds left in tonight's competition.
If I must say, player of the game has to go to Annie Horan. 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals, and also a couple of blocks to go with that too. And like I said at the beginning of the game, she is a key piece to this team and a key piece to this victory tonight.
Foul called here on LaValle. That'll send Kira Swanson to the Valley Mortgage free throw line, shooting 1 of 1. Free throw no good here, rebounded by the Lumberjacks. Pass up to Bryn Peterson. Kicks over to Bolte. Thought about the three, pass over to Peterson. Peterson to LaValle. Maya Vincent here with just 15 seconds left. Vincent with the drive. Foul will be called here on Caden Walters. Maya Vincent will go to the line. Free throw rolls in and out of the hoop as we are in the final seconds of tonight's game. Annie Horan with possession. Passes over to Walters. And Walters will hold it as the clock runs out. So Spuds will get the victory here over the Bemidji Lumberjacks, 46-32. Stick around here on Spuds TV as we'll soon start the coverage of boys varsity basketball. But until then, I'm Brady Sari and Thomas Fox. Have a good night.